Hello there, everyone. TheAndrata here, and welcome back to episode 16 of our Enigmatica 6 Let's Play series. Where today I have been dumping chorus fruit into here so we can have our strainer get us some leather. And out of 3 stacks of worms, I got 2 pieces of leather. However, we did get rotten flesh, so we can convert that over into leather. We got a Bane of Villagers enchant, so yippee, I guess. But we're getting food, which is also another important thing. So what we need to do is convert this rotten flesh after we take a nap here. Let's not have phantom spawning. Like I said, I should have built lower like it suggested, below Y level 60, but whatever. Anyway, so we take our rotten flesh and we set it up like this, and it makes rotten leather. And then we can take that rotten leather and smelt it up, and it will make regular leather. Also, let's get our cod cooking. By the way, a couple things. I've been tick accelerating way too much. I forgot about the exponential cost of going up to 256 times and all of that experimenting down there with our hopper. Plus, I was a tick accelerating this thing. Yeah, I burnt through like 8 hours of time in my time in a bottle. So that's fun. Yeah. So yeah, anyway, we have no more time. So I'm going to have to, let that guy sit there and do his thing. And unfortunately, not be able to tick accelerate anything for a while. Yeah, anyway, backpack. That's the first thing I want to do. That's what I was getting that leather for. I want a backpack. Sophisticated Backpacks is a great backpack mod. I love it. Super easy, super simple, super great, super cool, super awesome, super backpacky. So it's a backpack. So it stores, it's got, a full regular inventory. It can be upgraded, which we are definitely going to do real quick. Which is, upgrades are easy. You just surround it by your material. Now we have iron. And if we take this, we can do gold. And then from there, we can upgrade this to diamond. And I think there's a netherite tier, but yeah. So we just take it and put it with a netherite ingot, which we can make. And we get a smithing table, which also isn't too bad to make. So if we take this and we just, for real quick, pop it down, this and this, we have a netherite version of the backpack. That's an axe. That's interesting. So we put that away, and I'm pretty sure that's the last tier. Yes. Okay. So we went from one full inventory to a massive inventory, plus a bunch of upgrades, all kinds of good stuff. Now, backpack, fantastic. The reason that this backpack is so fantastic is because it has upgrades available to it. So we have a bunch of different upgrades. We have a magnet upgrade, so it can magnet things straight into the backpack. We have a feeding upgrade. So if we put our food into here, it will auto feed us. Yes, please. We're going to be upgrading to that. This will automatically compact things. We have a void upgrade, so it'll void items, but we don't need to worry about that because we have our dank that does our voiding for us. You can restock certain things. You can deposit. You can put backpacks inside of backpacks. You can have a lot of storage. Your backpack becomes indestructible, can't despawn or fall into the void. We have graves, so that's not too bad. Smelting, I'm just seeing what other options we have. Stone cutter, you can multiply the stacks that can fit in a slot by 2. That's kind of cool. Jukebox and tool swapper. Automatically swaps item in player's hand for the one effective on the specific block or entity. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I think that's it. I think really the only thing that we're going to want is the auto feed. I don't need pickup and stuff because we have the dank and all that. So yeah. So in order to get this, well, we need a lot of stuff. We don't have any carrots. Do we have apple? We have apples. We can do apples and an ender pearl, but we don't have any melons. I'd have to get melons, which comes from sieving dirt most likely. Do I have melon seeds? I do have melon seeds. And what about carrots? I don't have any carrots. I'd have to get carrot seeds, which is going to come from dirt. So we're going to keep that on our hotbar, and we can go plant these melon seeds downstairs somewhere. By the way, I don't think I mentioned it last episode, but I set these up. There's water under here, so that way we can, grow things. So let's just set these melon seeds down after I till the earth. I need a hoe. We can just go diamond. We have plenty of diamonds. What we don't have is sticks. We're always running out of sticks. In between episodes here, I really need to chop down some trees. Not the debug sticks. Just, oh my gosh. Planks. Just give me some sticks. Wood is our big issue right now. And then what was I getting? A hoe. Yeah, wood is probably our limiting factor right now, because we don't have there's no wood sieve that gets you wood. So yeah, unfortunately. Melon seeds, plant there. All right, melons are going to grow. We need to worry about cactus seeds, but mystical agriculture is going to help us out with that because we can get dirt seeds to make dirt, and then we can sieve the dirt and start getting all the seeds that we're going to need. So yeah, mystical agriculture is definitely like coming up very quickly. Backpack can be put onto your back slot, and then you can access your inventory by pressing B or Bravo. Oh, backpack settings. What is this? Shift click into open tab first. No sort slot settings. Allow selecting slots that are ignored by sorting. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. Sweet. Okay. So first off, chorus fruit. We need to figure out the chorus fruit situation. So let's get a modular router. Let's finish that project from last episode. If you never played with modular routers, they are pretty awesome. You can make paper with sawdust. That's kind of nice. Modular routers are single blocks, don't require power. You get 4 of them per crafting recipe, and they do things. They do a lot of things. If we look at modular routers here, it has a lot of options. Like you can pick up fluids, move fluids. You can send items from one inventory to another. You can pick up items from one inventory. You can vacuum. You can void. You can build. Like there's a lot of stuff that you can do with modular routers, more than even I've ever used them for. So yeah, they're just really, really freaking cool, to be honest with you. And they don't require power. I love things that don't require power because sometimes running power to places is annoying. Okay, so we're also going to need a sender module, by the way. Sender. And we want it to be the Mark II because we want wireless sending. So that way we don't have to have it like sitting next to what we're sending it to. So let's try and get Mark II. And what is your range? 24. And you... Well, we can go with the Mark II. That's fine. I was trying to see if we had a way we could like dump this into our inventory, but I'd have to have a chest set up, and then I'd have to get a, that whole thing. So let's break these. These are no longer needed. And then we can just set the modular router up. And the router can go like, here. Doesn't really matter. We're going to put our vacuum module, and then we're going to take our sender module, and we're going to click on the chest, shift right click onto the chest. And we're going to say, hey, whatever you pick up, send. You can configure these by pressing C when you're looking into here, or by middle clicking. However, middle clicking, you'd have to configure it because middle clicking with mouse tweaks is set to sort. So I just generally use C. And we're going to say vacuum from the front, and then send. Yes, sending also has configuration, and that should be everything. Like direction front, can we have it like direction? Oh, direction all. Yeah, just in case stuff gets flung around. But in theory, this should pick up everything, unlike our last thing that we used. Let's go ahead and a little bit of tick acceleration. But we're not going to go crazy. That's it. That's good. Just to validate that this works. Also, before that ticks, let's turn off my magnet. Okay. And any second now, it should go. Any second now. Boop. And look, it's getting vacuumed and sent. And there is speed upgrades you can put into these too, so we can make this vacuum even faster. But it works. I say that is successful. Cool. So we can just let that run. It'll do its thing, and we're not going to have to worry about it. Let's put our magnet back onto our curios, and we can put these stuff away because they didn't work. Let's gamble again and try and get a chicken into this pen that we have going on here. No. Okay. Put that away, put that away, put that away. Clean up our inventory a little bit. We're going to keep the hoe on us because now we have a backpack, so we can put that in there. We can put that in there. We can put our sleeping bag in there. This is why I love a backpack. Morphing tool can go in there. Cobblestone can be thrown on the ground and picked up. Shabam. Okay. Fruit salad. We need fruit. So let's make our fruit salad really quick. We have the chorus fruit, so much better than this cod that we're eating. So we got 64 of those, bam. And eventually we'll put those into our backpack whenever we get this guy, but we got to get those melons and we also need to get carrots, so we got a lot of work to do. Finally, I forgot to mention this last episode. There is a couple things that we missed out on that I didn't know existed when I was setting up this process with our crafters to get everything automatically processed. Also curious, why aren't you running? Are you full? No. You are full of everything, but you're not doing anything. Ignored. Oh, curious. Don't know when I set that up. Yeah, okay, let's take a nap. Apparently that one hasn't been running this entire time, so we probably have a back stuff of these things. Yep, we do. Anyway, Xcompressum has an auto compressor. I did not know that. It was pointed out to me in the comments. So this auto compressor will automatically compress your stuff, and it can do all 12 of them. So you don't have to have 2 crafters set up. You can just have that one guy, and it will auto compress things for you. Since we already have this set up, we'll leave it this way. Wow, man, my range for that pickup on this thing is pretty large. Yeah, anyway, it's already set up. Not much we can do about it. When we move this system into a compact machine, I'll probably switch over to that just so that we only have one item and I don't have to manage this whole thing. But yeah, just something to keep in mind. Also, I was looking for an advanced exporter because that's what I use in Enigmatica 6. Doesn't exist in this. It's called the Elite Exporter. So yeah, Elite Exporter is the exporter that can do more than 1 or more than 9 exports at a time. I think it doubles it up to 18. There's also a Ultra Importer and Exporter, and then you have creative versions of them. And that's it. One thing I do want to work on is getting ourselves wireless crafting capabilities, so I don't have to sit here at this guy and craft everything up. So let's just go ahead and dump this into there and get this wireless transmitter made. And then that guy can just be, what's my button? This one. That guy's gonna sit like, come on. Right there, bam. So now we have the capability to transmit wirelessly. Oh my goodness, I'm flying around like crazy. And then we just need to build a wireless crafting grid, which shouldn't be too hard. Just need to make ourselves a crafting or a regular grid. Bam, bam, bam. So for that, we have no glass. We need a construction core. I really should have bookmarked that so I don't have to keep clicking through. Construction, destruction. And we're going to need 2 improved processors. Oops. So let's get those. Put that in there. And that should be everything except for the glass. Sand. Let's cook up some glass. Okay, so that was a grid. Done. And then we should be able to convert that into a crafting grid fairly easily. Just need to make ourselves a advanced processor. You go there, you go there. So that should be the crafting grid done up. And then we just need to make it wireless. I guess we need another advanced processor. Probably should look at my recipes before I go ahead and start clicking on things, but that's okay. So I'll pop that there, and bam, wireless crafting grid. This is a fantastic piece of hardware. If you've never used the crafting grid, we got to go set up our keybinds. So we're going to go crafting, and let's go refine storage. Open wireless grid. That's going to be this wireless crafting grid. We don't want Control G. No, I like Tab. Tab's my favorite key for that. But we need to see what else is on Tab. List players. We're not doing multiplayer, so it doesn't matter. That should still work. That should be okay. We should get rid of that. Next terminal tab. We're not using integrated terminals. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So now if I press Tab. After I do this, or I have to go down here. And click this onto our controller. Come on. Hey, Captain. There we go. All right, shift right click onto your controller to bind it to that network. But now if I press tab, we have our crafting grid just right here at all times. It doesn't matter where I'm at. I can be over here. Bam. One thing we are going to most likely need to get with this at some point is range upgrades. Also, it is not a curio, so something to keep in mind. With Flux Networks, it will not charge this. So we need to get a battery so that we can charge this while it's in our hotbar. So we have a couple options. We have Power. Power has a battery that we could use. Or I think there's like a capacitor. Oh yeah, the flux capacitor. I like the flux capacitor. The only caveat with it is that it's not a curio, so it doesn't really help us in this situation to keep our stuff charged because we can't charge our internal inventory. You can charge your internal inventory if you change the config for Flux Networks, by the way. So like if we come here, we'll see main inventory is disabled. You can go into your configs and enable that. It's disabled by default because sometimes you don't you could have your infinity hammer or whatever in here and, not notice it and start pulling out all your inventory, your power from your system and all that stuff. So generally keep it disabled unless you absolutely want it. What do we got? An eclipse going on? Yeah. Unfortunate. So with that being said, let's go ahead and try the battery from Power because it can sit in our curio slot. So it's not too bad to make this. We just need to get a bucket of lava. A bucket. And with Mystical Agriculture, eventually we'll just be able to craft buckets of lava, by the way, in case you never knew that. You just craft a bucket of lava. So that's you. We need dielectric paste. Let's make that. And then we're going to need these capacitors. And that should be everything we need for this. And then if we shift right click this, it's going to put it into output mode. And we can just put this into a curio slot. Doesn't matter which one. Or it can go into the specific, I think, is there a curio slot? No. When it says slot curio, that means any slot. Just, yeah, keep in mind. But yeah, so now that'll keep this guy charged, and anything else we put into our inventory will also remain charged. Backpack can go away. And that's that. Okay, so that touches up all of these minor things. The only other thing that we would want is range upgrades from Refined, but we will see... Actually, let's just go ahead. We're going to need them eventually. We can put 4 into this thing, so we're going to go ahead and just craft up 4 of them. So we need these. We need 4 of these. 2, 3. More quartz enriched iron. So I made what? 2? 3, 4. 1, 2. More quartz enriched iron. Okay, so then we can pop these into here. Keep in mind that is going to use more power, so we're going to have to keep an eye on our power to see if we start having a net loss. 97.15. No, we're still gaining on power. Okay, cool. So not much to worry about just yet. Okay, so finally, after like 45,000 episodes, let's start diving into mystical agriculture, right? Mystical agriculture has changed since the last time I played with it, and it's no longer. If you played it in 1.12, you had to upgrade your seed. You get your seeds, and then you had to upgrade them to like tier 10, 10, 10 with your different stats and everything to make them the best seed that they can be. That no longer exists. Every seed is just the best seed that it can be. Making seeds is also no longer done via crossbreeding seeds. You use these pedestals. So we have to build the infusion altar and infusion pedestal in order to make our seeds. So yeah, that's literally the first thing we have to do in order to get our seeds. So like if we look at dirt seeds, which is going to be the one that we're going to start with. If we look here at dirt seeds, it requires us to infusion craft a prosperity seed base with inferium and dirt. And then we use our infusion pedestal and everything. So we're going to need a total of 8 pedestals and then 1 altar. Okay. So the pedestals are fairly simple. Just need some red carpets, which is going to require us to make red dye. Do I have any? What in the world? What? I can't remember what the name of the flower is. Poppies. Do I have any poppies? Did I get any poppies? Yes. Okay. So let's how can we, if I put that into the it's my best way of getting more than 1 out of it. A squeezer? Can I make that? I can. Since we don't have very many poppies, I don't want to like, you know, you should just be able to go in here. I don't understand why it's not. Do I need a button? Do I need to reset it? Is it not reset for some reason? Not a nuttin, a button. Are you kidding me? Trees. Okay, so poppy. Yeah, this says that poppy can go into the squeezer. Why won't it go into the squeezer? 1 poppy into the squeezer should give me 4 as an output. Does this need to be like on top of a chest or something? I didn't think so. Okay, well, whatever. It's not working. Somebody in the comments let me know what I did wrong there. Okay, so what else can double these? I mean, I could put it in a botany pot if ever needed more. Ritual of the Forest, the Crusher. I just don't want to get 1-to-1 since we don't have that many poppies. I mean, we can always get more. All right, whatever. I am wasting time. Let's just, I need to make carpet. So let's just get like 5. And then we can get wool. And then or carpet is 2 wool. So let's go ahead and dye this. Excuse me? Can I make red wool? You have to surround it with dye. This is okay. So I have to make the carpet first because I did not make enough red dye. All right, so let's make carpet first. And then now we should be able to dye it red. Yes. Okay. But that's not enough. Son of a gun. I need 16 red dye total. So what am I short? 5. I need more poppies. I knew I should have figured out a way to make that. Bone meal. Also, the fertilizer that we're getting from the composting thing does act as a bone meal. So just something to keep in mind. Let's get this poppy. We'll leave those there. They look pretty. I don't know what hit me though. Oh, the cactus. Let's go down here to where we have a big open space so I can vein mine this. Just do this until we run out. Yeah, there we go. Oops. Oh, I'm too hungry. Also broke my dirt, which is a little unfortunate. But I have dirt in here. Bam. Okay. What was I doing? Fertilizer. Yeah, we got plenty of poppies now. We're gonna have all the flowers. Oh god, that was a mistake. Why did that dirt break so fast? Oh my goodness, I messed up. That's what happens when you get too excited. Okay. Come on, place the dirt. I need to get my wand out. Let's just make ourselves a diamond wand and, you know, fix this giant mess I just made. Wow, that was a complete and utter failure, by the way. Why are you going down there? No. Not that one, just that one. You and you and you and you and you and you. Bam, bam. Okay, there we go. Fixed. Nothing ever happened. You guys didn't see that. That did not just happen. But yeah, look at, we got a lot of stuff, at least. Spinach, rice, tomato. We got plenty of poppies now. Did we get any carrot? That's what I want to know. Because that would be fantastic. Carrot seeds. Does not look like we got any carrot. We got onion, but no carrot. Hey, give me a chicken. Okay, so that was poppies. Now I don't got to worry about turning it into dye because we have plenty. And let's get the rest of our carpet. Did I not make enough carpet? I didn't. Let's get our string. Did I hit the wrong, I did not mean to shift click that. Well, we ran out of string. That's okay. We know how we can get more. Not that big of a deal. Let's get our dye. Let's turn all of this into, are you kidding me? I thought that's how you did that. Whatever. We'll figure it out later. I'm not concerned about it. So that is the carpet, and then let's get the dye. Bam. Just make as many of those as you can. Now we can make our pedestals. I need 8 of these. Had enough. Infusion altar. 1 of these. Let's get infusion crafting with mystical agriculture. This little chicken's running around driving me nuts. Just because I can't. Look, I got 3 chickens down here. I have none upstairs. I can't get any chickens. And I got 3 down here that I can't get upstairs. Because I don't have anything to help me get them upstairs. If I had a ghast here, I could make a mob imprisonment tool. This doesn't have the thing where you can pick up, you know. I can't pick them up with shift click, can I? No. And I don't think I can lead them up with the elevator. I don't think it's going to pull them either. So, well, I guess these chickens are just going to hang out here with us. Okay, so let's set up our infusion pedestal. And the cool thing is, like you just saw, when you place this down, it tells you, hey, you need to put this stuff around here. So we're just going to, you know, do that and do it correctly. Bam. I'm going to be sad when I lose this pick, by the way. Okay, so that is all of that. So now in order to make the dirt seeds, we need to get the prosperity seeds and all that stuff. Prosperity seed base is seeds surrounded by prosperity shards, so that's pretty easy. And then the nice thing is we can click here, and it's going to pull all the stuff we need down into this inventory, so we can quickly grab all of it. So then all we got to do is go down here and put all this stuff into our pedestals, and it doesn't matter except for that one. The one that does matter is that one. But the rest of them, you don't have to have them in the specific spots that it showed. You just got to have them in here and do the thing. Excuse me, do the thing. Does this need like a redstone signal or something? Like, do I need that button? Do the thing. Hey, it does need a button. Okay, cool. Need a redstone signal for this, apparently, by the way. You could put like a block of redstone below it, and you wouldn't have to do that. It'll just auto do everything. But yeah, anyway, we got dirt seeds. So then you can plant your dirt seeds and get dirt. Makes sense. However, what I want to do is plant the dirt seeds into here. And do I want to do that? Start getting more dirt? I think that would be a smart thing. How long does dirt seeds take in a botany pot? 45 seconds compared to 3 minutes. I think we're going to go that route. So let's go ahead and get everything out of here. I think we can get the dirt. Yeah, the end stone back. We're going to do this. Open this up, grab a piece of dirt. Put our dirt seeds on top of the dirt. No, we need inferium farmland, correct? Yes. All right. So we're going to deal with that next episode because it is wrapping up point. We're going to get our dirt in here and get our dirt seeds going so I can get some carrot seeds so we can make this upgrade that we've been waiting on for feeding. Now that we've gotten into mystical agriculture, though, we can really start. We need to get inferium seeds and start planting those. And we're very soon going to dive into industrial foregoing so we can start planting and auto harvesting and all that good stuff. So anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate it, and it really does help out the channel. And we'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.